Hi everyone, Lilac here. Thanks for tuning in to the Lilac Brew. I'm about to do a tarot card reading for November 2021 for the sign of Gemini. Hey Gemini, how's it going? A lot of ups and downs I'm feeling. Your energy is unsteady. Not surprising, you are an air sign. I feel like 2, 3, 4 months ago you went through a time that was a little bit dense, like heavy, you know, something that had you bound closely to the earth. It was very grounded, you know, and right now your energy is a little bit lighter. I feel people being very happily anticipating the holiday season that's coming, Gemini. I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe you've got some nice things coming up for Thanksgiving or Christmas or even New Year's. But it's a festive time of year. So we're going to do a Celtic cross, take a closer look at what's happening in your life, and it'll be a general reading, so let's see what comes out. The center of your reading, 8 of Cups in reverse. Challenge card, the Magician. Interesting. So, Gemini, 8 of Cups in reverse. A lot of emotions. I feel like this is, okay, let me correct that. A lot of emotions is not correct. A lot of options and possibilities have been coming your way, you know. I could go this way, I could go that way. Geminis love that, right? Because you guys are always kind of looking for the better deal. The challenge is the Magician. The challenge is, what do you want to make happen? So I feel like for some of you, some new options have been presented, and it's like a buffet. And you're just trying to figure out how much you can fit on your plate. So, is it interesting? Yes. Is it fun? I think so. Is it a little stressful? I think so. Yeah. I think there's a lot happening here, and you're a bit of a fish out of water in some of the things you're doing, but I do feel you feeling propelled forward to do new things, and you're just going for it. For some of you, this is a very specific message coming through. For some of you, it's that you've joined a gym or a fitness program or like a dance troupe or something like that, where you haven't done it in a long time, or maybe you've never done it at all before, but it's very fun for you and you're really motivated. So again, it's the Magician. You're just trying to figure out what you're going to make happen here. You're going to make weight loss happen. You're going to make strength building goals. You're going to make it to America's Got Talent. I don't know, but some of you are working on some big stuff. In the past, you've got the Devil in reverse. I think that what brought you to the place you are now is overcoming some addictions, addictive habits. These can be things like negative thinking, lack of faith in yourself, just negativity overall. I think Geminis are particularly susceptible to the influence of negative thoughts that other people around them have. You're slightly intuitive in this way. It's like, did they actually say that, or were they just thinking it, and you're not sure if they actually were thinking it? Well, you're pretty perceptive. In the past, also, you've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So other things that you've tried in the past to achieve your goals, or like whatever it is, have not produced the results you were looking for. Not good enough. I hear Gemini saying not good enough. That's not good enough. Okay. Your outcome from this situation is showing up as the 6 of Wands in reverse. Bottom line on that is, I don't think you need anybody's help. I think this is a very independent move you're making. If you're used to listening to the advice of others, you're making independent decisions without consulting those people. In the future, you've got the Sun in reverse. Doesn't matter if it's upside down or right side up. The Sun is always a great card to have in any position. Your innermost thoughts and feelings, though, are showing up as 8 of Pentacles reversed. Starting to think I have my deck upside down. So 8 of Pentacles. Working hard, working towards your dream. All positive thoughts here. You really believe that you're going to make a difference this time. 3 of Cups is in your external energy field, and 3 of Cups represents a circle of friends. And it's funny because I mentioned about dancing, like a dance troupe, and these are all like ballerinas basically, but this represents a community around you, friends, parties. You know, with the holidays coming up, this Sun and the 3 of Cups could be reasons to celebrate. There could be reasons to celebrate. Hopes and fears. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is not a bad card. Let's see. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. That's interesting. I just noticed that the artwork on 6 of Wands resembles the artwork on the Rider-Waite Tarot of the 6 of Swords. So this particular card, in your hopes and fears, makes me feel that you're a little bit afraid of going it alone. You're used to doing things with other people. So if this is like, if you're taking a new job where you went from like being in a larger area where other people have their workspace to having maybe your own office, like a private office. Maybe this is you moving up and now you've got to stand alone sort of at the top. I think there's some fear because it's not a place that you've actually been before. For some of you, this is new. The overall outcome is Temperance. So your 2 outcome cards are major arcana. They're Temperance and the Sun. Let's find out more. In the next few weeks, months, years, I'm seeing the 5 of Wands. So if you are, I'm going to come back to the storyline about you becoming the boss or like getting a new position at work or within an organization where you have more authority. This 5 of Wands is like, you're not going to be the most popular one. Like if you were one of the gang before, you had a certain popularity among those people because they were your peers. But now you're going to be in a position over them or of a greater authority or someone with more influence, or what was the other wording that just popped into my thoughts? You are the one who has to set the pace, basically. And you're fine with that in a lot of ways because Geminis can be pretty comfortable with not being liked if that's necessary. And I don't sense that that's what it is, but I think you'll be learning how to fulfill the roles of leadership because these other people don't actually agree with each other. So I don't think it's coming at you, but I think you're responsible for this Temperance. I think you're responsible for establishing some stability and making things blend. And then the High Priestess. Yeah. Awesome. Beautiful cards, Gemini. This is fantastic. I mean, you got the Sun and you got Temperance and you got the High Priestess. The Devil in reverse. You are walking, you got the Magician in here. You're walking away from indecisiveness. You're walking away from a past habit of not being able to assert, not being seen as the leader. I feel like this is has a lot to do with your image and how people see you, and you know, your reputation is important. So with some past efforts that you've put in, you're moving forward to this High Priestess position where you have just an inner knowing. So maybe you're in a new field and you're like, this just fits you, you know, and you just walk in, you're instantly successful. So that's great. Yeah, and I see you feeling gratitude. This 4 of Swords, I feel like it's that I'm gonna sit and think about how I got here. You know, I even feel some Geminis, you might write a book about your experiences, or you might actually be working on a manual of some sort to like help others learn how to achieve something that you've learned how to achieve. Let me grab some oracle cards on this, because I think this is fantastic. I want to see if there's anything special that stands out from these oracle cards. They are the oracle of the enchanted map oracle. So Wizard of Awareness, number 3. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the High Priestess and this Wizard of Awareness, that you've got like these new ideas, you're becoming creative, you're being seen as a leader. What else? What else, Spirit? Compass. Interesting. It's interesting if you're represented by this number 50, this compass, you could be the one pointing the way for other people. Some of you are also interested in like astrology and tarot, and you have this like ability to now give great advice. Maybe you're using tarot cards yourself. Education. Maybe you got to this point because of you put some time into educating yourself, or just learning in your own field, or even the esoteric education, you know, going online and learning how to do something that helps people spiritually. And then coming apart, number 46. Coming apart, you are a Gemini. You are 2 parts as it is. And I feel that this coming apart for you is a natural condition of being a Gemini. And I think there's a strong message here of you being able to separate things that are personal and things that are not personal. Things that are an insult at work, you don't have to take them home with you. The stresses at home, you don't need to take into the workplace with you. I feel like there's this wonderful ability that you're developing to be able to like get into your car to go to work and just like shut the door on problems at home if you have them. And also, for some of you, this could be that you finally get to actually leave the house to go to work. Maybe this change of environment where you're able to be more recognized as a leader is because you've been working at home, and now you're working not at home. And so people are seeing you and hearing you. And maybe it's been a long time since they've had that opportunity because of maybe COVID, and you haven't been in the workplace. You know, and when you came back, you brought yourself in with a very new energy. You know, because you've been changing. Gemini, you've been changing. So I thought that was a great reading. I'm going to end it there. And if you guys want a private reading, I prefer that you book them on my Etsy page. But if you don't know how to do that, just hit me up in Facebook Messenger and I'll walk you through it. Okay? I hope you liked your November 2021 tarot card reading. Namaste.